Well, good morning, handsome. How are you?
I'm doing well, Dad. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. I can only see the handlebars of your bike in the background today. That's better.
Yeah, man, I've been riding a lot, actually. It's been really nice. But, if I wasn't riding and I needed to
Yes.
find a car, I would probably go to...
findthebestcarprice.com/insider to find, well, the best car prices. You go to findthebestcarprice.com/insider, and Jeff and his team have aggregated all of the incentives from all the manufacturers all in one place at findthebestcarprice.com/insider.
We do not get paid for what I'm about to say. However, if you're into bikes and you're looking to find bikes, 99 Spokes, 99spokes.com. Great website. And now we'll send them an invoice as well. We'll let you know what happens.
Yes. They'll probably pay.
Those sons of bitches at any power, however.
Yeah. All they have to do is give me some t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well,
Yes.
Good morning, Dad. I like your energy today. We have what should be a good episode. We've got a new used car market report update. The good people over at BlackBook, one of our favorite research arms in the automotive industry, they put out a mid-September used car market update. We're here to be your liaison and walk you through that data. Big word.
Wow, we're a liaison now.
SAT word right there, baby.
Wow. I am impressed.
Thank you. Why don't we start jumping into the data, Dad? What did BlackBook have to say about the state of the used car market?
Well, BlackBook said that wholesale prices showed declines again last week, with the overall average market experiencing a negative adjustment. So that doesn't sound positive, but actually it is. Okay, it means wholesale prices are actually starting to go down. Well, this is actually the third week in a row where they have continued to decline, except for two different market segments: full-size pickup trucks and full-size SUVs. Their wholesale prices are still climbing. Everything else is falling slightly. Now, I can add an anecdote to that. I just spoke to our dear friend Chris about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
And Chris said, prices are starting to come down on the wholesale level. And they're actually starting to get some cars and be able to find some cars. So what has been a real difficulty for them in the past is finally starting to ease slightly, and they're seeing a slight decline in the wholesale pricing, which means ultimately we should see a slight decline in the retail pricing.
Which I know you mentioned full-size trucks had a price increase on the wholesale side, but the BlackBook report does mention this was actually the first time in 15 weeks that the overall truck market had a decline in wholesale pricing. So we've had videos where we talk about used car prices have peaked or hit that plateau part. Now they're going to come back down. Well, trucks have kind of, I think, hit this, and your anecdote from Chris also nails that on the head as well.
Yes, and you stole my thunder because I actually had that highlighted in orange, and I was going to bring it up, but I haven't gotten to that portion of the page yet. Also, the retail listing prices have leveled off, but they are, believe it or not, 2.5% higher than they were pre-COVID back in January. So prices are still high on the retail side of things, but we anticipate, and we're not the only ones that anticipate this, even though we've been saying it, I don't know, it seems like forever now, but they anticipate that with more lease returns, more repossessions, just more availability of cars, that in the fourth quarter of this year and the first quarter of next year, we should actually see a steeper decline in wholesale pricing and retail pricing, because there might actually at that point become a glut of used cars.
Did you see the portion of the report that talked about, they had like different scenarios, long-term scenarios for what could happen to used car pricing? I think it was towards the end, Dad. I don't know if you read that, but that was super interesting. There's a prospect that they have where retail used car prices could drop 15% from where they've been, which to me kind of continues that roller coaster ride that we've been on of used car pricing. But I thought that was really interesting that, imagine where used car prices were up 10% and then they could be down 15% all in the span of 6 to 8 months.
That's I can't do the math, but that's like a total of 25% difference in pricing in a 6 to 8 month period of time.
We're going to have to make a compilation, Dad, of you saying I can't do the math, but then you do the math. We'll come out with that soon enough.
Yes. Yeah. Well, if it's negotiable, if it's taxable, it's negotiable. So if I can't do the math, it means I really can do the math. And I apologize for that, but it's just part of my self-deprecating manner. So I do apologize for that. One of the things I did notice under there, what comes next.
Yeah.
And this is what I was just saying a few minutes ago. And I'm going to read it word for word.
Sure.
We expect a large incremental influx of used inventory to hit the marketplace starting in September. So we're there now. And lasting into early 2021, coming from prolonged lease return delays and downsizing of rental fleets. Lenders expect significant increases in delinquencies and repossessions over the upcoming months as the economy continues to feel the effects of high unemployment. So with that will come weaker retail demand, and we'll go from, I love this, we're going to go from a dearth of used car inventory to a glut of used car inventory within that 6 to 8 month period of time, which would truly indicate that we could see that 10 to 15% decrease in wholesale values. And we realize, and we keep saying this, that the retail side of things takes a little longer to be impacted. And I wouldn't expect that if wholesale values go down 15%, that you'll see retail values go down 15%. But I wouldn't be surprised if they went down 7.5% to 10%. Dealers are always going to look for ways to try and hold some profit if they haven't been able to in the past. Right now they can, and they'd like to continue that trend if they can.
There's a particular chart that we'll put up on the screen. It's got a black line and a blue line on it, and you can see this variance between the two. And the black line represents the wholesale BlackBook retention index, and the blue line represents the retail index. And one spikes up, and the other kind of goes up a little bit. The retail index moves not as rapidly as the wholesale index, like you were just saying. However, on the wholesale index, you can very clearly see where we're hitting that kind of, you ready for this word, Dad? Parabolic kind of shape.
Wow.
Parabolic kind of shape.
I can only imagine what your vocabulary would have been like had you not dropped out of college.
It would have been, I can't even think of a big word. It would have been good.
Barely. Barely good.
Yeah.
Now it's uniquely good.
There it is.
I'm you didn't get a lot from Pitt.
No.
But damn.
No.
Damn, you picked up a few key big words that you're able to toss into a conversation at, well, just about any time.
Anytime.
Parabolic. Wow. Yeah.
Don't tell anyone, but I also, the only F I ever got in an academic course was Calc 2. Could not pass that class to save my life. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, you can see
So wait a second. So when you say, I can't do the math, you might actually mean it.
Dude, you give me a SOHCAHTOA. I think that was a thing. Maybe that was trigonometry. I don't know, man. You know what?
SOHCAHTOA. That's what I do when my gout's bothering me. I SOHCAHTOA.
There's Pythagorean theorem, Dad. I don't subscribe to that. I don't know anything about triangles, okay? I subscribe to Ray Shefsky's theorem, which is that, you know what? You don't buy used cars when the prices are high. You buy used cars when the prices are low. And when are the prices going to be low? December. Wait till December. Wait till beginning of next year. And if it's taxable,
Absolutely.
it's negotiable. Put that
I've
on
heard
a
that
hat.
somewhere.
I'd wear it.
Oh, I wish you would. One other thing that we can go over, if you don't mind,
Please.
real quickly, is what's going on some of the new car front.
Yeah.
And GM wants to keep their trucks moving quickly, even though they can't build up the inventory to the levels that they would like. They're starting to build up a little inventory, but not a lot. But in order to keep those trucks flying off the lots, they're offering discounts up to $8,000 on some select Sierra 1500s through the end of this month. And they're throwing some big money at the 2020 Escalade to get rid of those before the new 2021 Escalades are available, which I think might be available now, which is why they're putting big money on those to get rid of those. So if you're looking for a big SUV or a Chevy pickup truck, there's the possibility of a savings $8,000 to $10,000, maybe more, on those types of trucks, because GM wants to keep those trucks flying off the lots, and with $8,000 in incentives to the customer before you get the dealer discount. Yeah, you could save some real money.
Shefsky's theorem right there.
Yeah. If it's taxable, it's negotiable. Oh, and one other, the truth is the truth, my friend.
Yeah, except when it comes to internet pricing, because that's definitely a lie. There is no truth to internet pricing. All right, Pops. So I think we've covered our bases here. We'll continue to do these updates. We've hit our plateau, right? We keep talking about how the price has gone up. I'd anticipate that the next couple months of these videos are going to be making you aware of how prices are starting to decline on the wholesale side first, then on retail. You can use that to help time your purchase if you're in the market.
Absolutely. It was actually good seeing you again this morning. Don't tell anybody. I miss having you around.
Whoa!
I'm not inviting you back.
Okay.
I'm just saying I miss having you around.
I'll probably be there in a couple weeks anyway. We'll see.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Talk soon, Pops.
Yep, I love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye.